a piece. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Tick, tick, boom. Hard body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamonds. I don't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this. So it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's going quiet. We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Woo! It's go, 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 go time.
Welcome everybody to Dueling Aces for August 12th. A couple days before my birthday. I will be 52.
Now, now you're asking for it. I am trying to save this for freaking when I'm out there. Don't poke the bear.
I'm just saying. I'm letting the people know. Thursday's a big day. And then, of course, I'm taking Friday off to hang with you.
Yes, because 609 goes Ohio.
Speaking of 609, congrats on the 10K plus. I think it's over 13 now.
12.6.
12.6. Okay, it's good. Pretty damn close. That's pretty cool.
Unbelievable.
That's pretty damn cool, dude.
Thank you.
Absolutely awesome. No, folks, you are not seeing things. I tore down the desk and got rid of it, and in the middle of not really remodeling, but I guess kind of reorganizing, and I did not get an opportunity to take the current setup and spin it over to the other wall, which is what I plan on doing to give this nice wall its due that had a lot of my stuff on it as well. The pennants are permanently actually gone. I am not putting them back up. Those will no longer be a thing, especially due to the out of date that they are. They will be. They are permanently gone. They're just stacked all together on a shelf. I may maybe I'll put them on the door or something and make it like into a wheel, kind of a representation of the throwback to the Wheel of Death or the Wheel of Doom that we utilize. So, but yeah, the pennants are going to be permanently gone, as I said, and the jersey hang-up will be a little different. Of course, the LeBron, Jordan, Kobe tribute picture that Bryce almost got away with swiping out of the office today. Almost. I say that almost. He was being pretty smooth about it because I wasn't paying attention working, and all of a sudden he kept his back to me, and I was going, hey, that's when I knew what he had in his hands. If he would have probably...
I'm not that old.
If he would have just probably walked out normal, he probably would have it up in his room right now. If he would have walked out normal, I probably would have never noticed it. He would have been into his room with it. But because he purposely turned his back to me, which he did not have to do because it is pretty wide open over here. I'm not going to lie to you. It is really wide open over on this side. So that may be making its appearance.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the tower could be a thing.
Do you see some of those Lego things I tag you in?
Yeah.
I have too much freaking anxiety / ADHD for that crap. I smash something.
Well, like I said, each of the cars was over about 24 hours each. Each car took over 24 total hours of build.
Yeah, I would quit
over about a week and a half.
I would quit in 24 seconds.
Now the tower though, that was 40 bags, and the first 20 alone that were in a box list by this were the first 20 bags was just the main base. I was like, damn. And the other 20 were the mid level of the tower, and then the top crown were the other 10 bags. It was it was definitely an impressive feat to, and it was sitting in the living room so long. Bryce turned around and said, "I just want to take one of my baseball bats to it, Dad. Just let me. I was like, son, you can be removed off the planet pretty quickly. You know that, right?
I was having a
What's
good
up, Clint?
comment. Thanks, Clint.
Well, right now, Friday night, we're trying to figure out if we're going to have the Ohio Nuts fantasy football draft. That's now been bumped off from Saturday. Now it might be Friday. We're trying to get everybody to see where everybody can be at. And it's all Adam's fault. Adam's got to go to some stupid baseball game against the Braves on Saturday.
Everything's Adam's fault. That's easy. I can blame everything on Adam. Especially the Browns' record over the past 12 years. Easily Adam's fault.
Ooh. Okay.
It's Adam's fault that Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz are gambling. It's Adam's fault. It's Adam's fault LeBron left Cleveland twice. Exactly, Clint. Actually, you know what? Let me rephrase that. The 9-year-old me wouldn't do it either. I said my mom put the stuff together for me. Then I would have fun with it. Not kidding either.
That's funny.
Although I got to say though, when you are a 10-year-old only child, my mother was very creative with some of the stuff that she used to do. You remember back, like, I'm sure they still sell them, but you remember back in the day when you could go to, like, wherever and get the SmackDown or Raw wrestling rings?
Yes. Oh, yeah. You go
the canvas.
Kmart, WWF were like this.
Oh, exactly. And you just took the canvas right out of the ring. My mother, literally. So here's a great creative story about my mother. She made me once out of home, whatever you can find around the house, a wrestling arena. So what she did was she took one of the square's rings, knocked out the canvas to it, took off the ring post, used that as the stage.
Okay.
Then she took, the drawstring bags that kids all take to school now. That she took an old one of mine, cut it up, wrapped the string around it, and then cut a slit right in the middle of it, and it hung as the curtain. Then she took a freaking piece of cardboard from an old box of ice pops, the ones that you freaking push through the wrapper, up all the way through the wrapper, covered that in tinfoil, and made that a ramp.
Huh.
So yeah, when you're 10 years old and you're an only child, having a creative mother is a plus.
Sounds like it.
Not to mention, I only had about 8 containers of wrestling figures as a kid. Somebody who lives out in Ohio may be able to confirm that.
Oh, I'm sure Orlando could.
He definitely could.
I'm sure. So we had sports history being made over the weekend. Of course, you all people would know, baseball-wise, we had finally our first female umpire make her debut, not just first base, but as part of that crew also was behind the plate.
And and the first pitch strike was inside.
Well, listen, even the umpires can get nervous,
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
and kind of get, it's just like, yeah, it's kind of like, oh, well, it's probably about yay, but no, it was pretty cool. I think somebody said, yeah, I'd give her about a B plus. I was like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you're fighting off the nerves a little bit, I mean, it is a big deal. It really is a big deal. Major League Baseball, I'm glad, kind of like unofficially did honor it in a few ways. They let her do some post-game interview stuff. I don't know if you saw that. The Braves,
I did not see that, actually.
The Braves actually did turn around and do a setup in the back. Yep. I believe I got it saved. I'm pretty sure I did save that one. Really? Oh, wow. Once again, my reels fail me again. The reels fail again. Damn. That sucks. I should be able to bring it up. Umpire interview. I was going to say, and it's rude of me to not know her name, Jen Powell. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, everybody's going, yeah, the first call she missed it. It's like, listen. Chill.
We walked the field early.
There we go. I found it. Come on. Let's go. Share screen. Let's rock this thing.
As a crew, and then Gooch and I were looking at each other, and I said, "This is it. Like, this is what we work for."
Mm-hmm.
So I think it hit me then, and then we had a really special moment at the end where, right when they were doing the final pitcher check for the top of the ninth, we kind of hugged and stuff, and like really hit me. It seemed like quite a few people had started clapping and saying my name and stuff, so that was pretty intense and very, very emotional. So the dream actually came true today. I'm just so thankful.
And I think that's pretty cool that they did that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is. It is kind of like, you see, she had some family and friends in the crowd, there as well. And I thought it was pretty cool. The first pitch, when she was behind the plate, forgot who was pitching now. Damn it. Whew, it's been a rough day. They took the ball and he threw the ball into the dugout so that she could have the baseball.
I think it was Joey Wentz that was pitching.
Yeah, there we go. So I thought that was pretty cool too. That was pretty classy. It's like, hey, she'll have a little memento and, from her first game like that. I thought that was really cool.
Absolutely.
Like, the players don't have to do that, but it's like when you recognize something special like this, if I recall correctly too, that the first female linesman with the NFL, they also had given her a game ball. So, this is kind of cool. And as I said, it's about time, because we've had female linesmen and back judges in the NFL for a few years now. So for baseball, it's like, hey, catch up, would you? I don't think that this will be a rarity. I think would not be surprised if hockey follows suit. We know basketball, it you know, in the women's league, you've already got women referees.
Yeah, there's one or two in the NBA too.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, for baseball to kind of catch up, this is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
What did Clint say here? My mom would do that whenever we used to have Royal Rumbles. Nice. Our porch was high enough to take the bumps, but not that high enough that nobody would get hurt. Whew. Yeah, that would hurt.
I wish me and my cousins listened to those days. We attempted to frog splash each other from the top of a shed roof onto a trampoline. We also attempted on now. We all know what a trampoline does. We're all aware of that. We may have attempted the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh.
As you can see, I am alive.
Anybody else missing?
Well, I wasn't climbing up that damn ladder. You know what I did? So here's how we did this. We used my cousin's sister's bedroom window, stuck something out of it to where the briefcase could hang off of it. It was perfect level. It was perfect level. So it's almost like, let's think of your greatest heel wrestlers back at the time. Edge, Triple H was a good heel, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. You can either think stupid or you can think smart. So I can either attempt to climb a ladder that's on a trampoline because my cousins and I were blithering idiots, or you find the closest thing on the ground, throw it at the damn thing, knock it off, take it and run.
That's outside the box thinking.
I was a 3-time backyard wrestling champion for a reason.
That's awesome. We also had something fun happen over the weekend. We definitely, and I know I have the reel for this. And that, of course, is now, I'm a believer in, listen, if it happens spring training, preseason, all-star games, whatever, if it happens, it's a record and it should happen. It's that simple. It's that damn simple. So, of course, when we had Jacksonville, and all of a sudden somebody just before halftime plugs a 70.
This is a 16-year-old trucker pen.
No. Oh, smoke to this guy. 70-yard field goal. And it was further than 7.
That's crazy. The NFL record. That would be an NFL record in the first half. Oh.
No.
Obviously,
well, don't worry. We'll get to you. We'll get
when
to
I
you,
saw
Mike.
people start.
We'll get to you, Mike. There it is. I'm like,
holy smokes.
that baby goes at least another 5 or 6 yards back.
Are you kidding me?
That went another 5 to 6 yards back where the ball boy caught it.
Yeah.
So my man could have got away with another 5 yards easy.
So we're talking
should,
at 70.
That should count. It's in preseason.
Yeah.
It should totally count. It's these games, they're being played. Legit games are being played.
Whoa. Welcome to the degenerate side of me. This doesn't count because it's the preseason?
Yes. They said it does not count because it has to be done in the regular season.
Well, George, we talked about it before we got on air. You were right about me being on shortly tonight.
Yeah. I was scratching my head too. I'm like, you know what? Just for S&G, first game,
That football.
I would purposely set that crap up right at half field and go, yep, let's do it for real. They want you to do it again? Fine.
That football should be in Canton on Friday when we go there.
Damn Skippy it should be. Damn Skippy it should be.
Which, by the way, everybody, for anyone who's wondering why I'm being very behaving tonight, is because on Friday George is going to have to deal with me in person, and we're going to somewhere where he is definitely going to show his age.
So yes, they're saying that it doesn't count.
Unbelievable. This is really the no fun league.
No, we're not going to let Akers draft him. We will have to stop that. We cannot let Akers draft and ruin the kid. He ruins too many kickers. We got to make sure Akers doesn't draft him. That's all. But I mean, come on. The kid totally deserves that.
Without a doubt. I mean, look, it's Jacksonville. They don't got much to be happy about. Let them have something. I mean, they got Taylor Swift at quarterback. Please let them have something.
And I know Bruiser's not here. I really wanted to save it for Bruiser, but we got to bring.
When I saw people start calling the MLB Speedway Classic at Bristol Motor Speedway the Fire Fest of baseball, I said, ooh.
They ran out of beer, I'm assuming.
Worse.
Water?
Worse. Buns.
They ran out of buns.
They ran out of buns.
How?
Behold.
Oh, what a picture.
Behold.
Whoa.
A bunless hot dog. They ran out of buns before the first pitch. They ran out of cheese. So you have bunless hot dogs, you have cheeseless nachos. What are we even doing this for?
They ran out of buns and cheese on Saturday?
Yes, before the first pitch.
How?
I forgot to tell you the part that was going to make you the most heated.
Oh, what?
You had to pay full price for the bunless hot dog.
Get out of here! Ain't no way in hell!
You were paying for the meat.
Ain't no way in hell!
I would have said,
for just meat.
My anaconda don't got nuns unless you've got buns.
Unless you got buns, huh?
So, Bristol, you got some splaining to do.
Ball drop. And this will never happen again.
No buns, no cheese, and you pay full price? Oh, I'm shocked they didn't riot. Anthony, run out of buns. Anthony, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yep. And especially near Bristol, I'm sure there's several.
Can we not find a Walmart?
Clint, come on. You're going to pay full price. You're going to pay $7, $8 for a hot dog with no bun because you can't put ketchup and mustard on. You got to put ketchup and mustard and dip it.
Unless they ran out of that too.
Oh God. Oh, we'd be fighting. I mean, it's already bad enough. The Crushers a few times didn't have the stadium mustard. Which, by the way, we will have to make sure that we get you some to take home with you, so you can enjoy them with your hot dogs back home. Believe me, I have to usually take a bottle to my buddy Paul up in Michigan when I go every year for my fantasy football trip. I got to take him 2 bottles all the time. I'm not kidding you. One afternoon when I was working for the old company and I was traveling around, he calls me up. He goes, I got some venison brats I'm going to throw on the grill. I was like, dude, I'll be over in 10 minutes. I've got the mustard. I took this Cleveland Stadium mustard over, and he was like, dude, I need a couple of these. I'm like, okay, no problem. Next time I go to Ohio, I'll make sure I get some. And the dude has been hooked ever since.
That's great.
That's that, and it's like, hey, everybody's like, well, what's so fancy about Cleveland? It's like the stadium mustard, for sure.
Oh, Brian, you're fine tonight. The top of the 7th inning, and the Braves stink.
So we totally have to hook you up with a couple of bottles before you go of Cleveland's finest so that you can enjoy for a little while. And then we'll send you a replacement shipment at Christmas. Watch the Fast on Netflix and come back and tell. I
don't have to. Look who's next to me. I'm gonna ask him. I said maybe.
He didn't say anything about the original Woodstock. Yeah, it was Woodstock 99.
Well, you would know about both.
No, not really.
Yes, really.
And now for the a little bit more serious note. This was not pretty. And we know that a similar incident happened with a certain Pittsburgh Steelers player just several years ago. And this is why I've even reiterated it through all the past 4 seasons I've coached, and even with the rec leagues, with flag football, even telling these kids to keep their heads up. Stop dropping your head. You are not a spear, and you should never be a spear.
Here's the injury. If you don't want to see Maurice Norris get hit, then I would just swipe away right now, because there's your warning. It's not too graphic, but it's certainly not pleasant. Here we go. He's about to pop on frame here, number 28. And just, you see him catch his head on the guy's quad and just goes limp, and it's hard to watch. All right, I slowed it down for you so you could actually see it, but his head hits his right quad right there and just bink.
Head down.
It's hard to watch because he's limp right there. It's just like, ugh, it just gives you that sick feeling. So shortly after, the refs got together with everybody else. They decided, why the hell are we going to do this? Why play football? And then they stopped the game. They suspended the game. This is cool. You can see him doing a little prayer. I did find a little bit of an update. It's not much. I combed around for a while, and I didn't find much of the status on Maurice Norris. That Lions head coach right here on CBS, he offered a relatively positive update in game, saying that Norris is breathing, talking, and has some movement. So, I mean, that's ultra positive. Campbell also confirmed that the decision to stop the game was mutual, just wasn't one-sided between him and Raheem Morris. So, man, fuck, like, that's brutal. That was a tough hit. So my heart goes out to him and his family, and man, I hope we don't see any more of that this year.
And that's true. And I mean, this was a preseason game. It was 4th quarter. You already know you've got all your guys out there, you know, who are deep on the depth chart, and you really don't need to get anybody else injured whatsoever. And one of the other videos that I had even seen, they showed when the medical staff came out, and he is literally convulsing into a full-on seizure. And that, as one of the other coaches who I work with even explained to me, he said that is the body letting you know that has happened to you, and is literally the brain activating all of its sensors and going, hey, It's like having going through a whole body check, going, does this work? Does this work? Does this work? Does this work? Is this working? And that it was a positive ordeal by definitely making sure that that seizure was going on, and he he was okay. He was going to be okay. And I do recall seeing the message the next morning that he posted himself that he was okay. Hazel, we were talking about Morris.
Yeah, I mean, I know Clint said class act on both coaches, and I just want to give huge props to Raheem Morris just because they had the ball.
Yeah.
They could have continued playing because the league wasn't about to step in.
Nope.
So the fact that Morris went out of his way to say, hey, we're just going to snap it and run the ball or run the clock.
Yeah, they were just going to take knees.
Yep. Yeah, that's super huge move on their part. I absolutely love it.
And I think even the officials were like, yeah, we're good with it. Yep.
Yeah, but at the same time, the officials can't just call the game, or can't call it over. They have to wait for the league to step in, and the league wasn't doing nothing. So finally, they got a hold of them. What was it, like 6 minutes to go, roughly?
Yeah, I think they did that from upstairs because they buzzed them down. And said,
once they realized that okay, neither
They were
team is
serious.
budging. Yeah, neither team is budging, and frankly, right now we're making the broadcast and the announcers look like idiots because they're not allowed to say, "Hey, we should cancel this."
Yep.
They just need to sit there and pretend that they know what the hell's going on.
Well, Anthony, I was going to say not really, because as you know, everything was going on. You had a few people who knew, but it's like as far as somebody trying to make that overhead decision of okay, we're just going to cancel it, and it's they clearly showed you, it was like 6 minutes or whatever had already run off, and they're trying to find the person to sit there and go, yeah, we give permission, because there's a lot of TV rights and stuff. There's a lot of crap in the background that, hey, people have they paid their sponsorship money, buddy. I mean, so yeah, they technically, running out the clock, it's like, yeah, you could go to commercial, but then again, it's like, hey, you have advertisers that are sitting there going, yeah, we're on this dime. So it's not that it was the NFL, but more of they're just waiting for that person to make that call, and somebody had to make the call.
I also think part of it is the league doesn't want to get in the habit of somebody gets hurt, we're canceling the game. And obviously, there's certain instances where you're right, somebody gets hurt. Okay, let's keep going. This is football. And then there's times when
Pittsburgh
it's
game,
just
they did not stop the Pittsburgh game.
Yeah, at certain times though, you have to realize that the very nature of specific injuries affects the game itself. And I'm sorry, somebody gets carted off in an ambulance and you don't know how they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and frankly, it's a preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we talking about practice.
It was just like tomorrow for us. We're having a 2-squad practice with another school. It's basically what you're looking at.
And I guarantee you, somebody gets hurt, you're stopping the game.
Pretty much. I mean, Buffalo and Cincinnati a couple of years back, that is totally something well above and beyond football, literally. And they totally showed you that was seriously hard to follow up on.
I think the reason this one kind of resonated a bit, when they left the field, you didn't know what was happening. Nobody did. All you knew was somebody was hurt, and they were hurt pretty bad because the ambulance came on the field. So, no, I 100% agree with canceling the game. I would say that it didn't matter who the hell was playing. I understand this was my Lions, but I don't care, man. Something like that happens. There are things more important than finishing a game. What's up, Clint?
Tua was still conscious.
Yeah. I mean, he, as I recall, he walked off. So
we also did talk about the awesome 70-yard field goal that won't count worth a hill of beans.
no, it's meaningless in the record books, but it's on film.
You damn right it is.
And the team knows he can do it.
And as Sam and I, were discussing, that ball went an extra 5 to 6 yards. The ball boy caught it well back up against the wall. So we know somebody could go about another 5 yards on top of it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Just for SNG, go for it at 75. Make the record dudes really work for it.
And frankly, it's nice to see the Jags have finally paired a kicker who works well with 3-and-out Trevor Lawrence.
And Clint said earlier, watch somebody draft him and ruin him. And I was like, nope, we cannot let Akers draft him. We cannot let Akers have him.
Can't let San Francisco have him.
Look, just because you got Michigan crap,
Kid was money till you got a hold of him.
Listen, no, that just because that's what you wanted to nickname him. Mooney money, whatever.
He was.
All of it was epic fail.
Yes, much like the 49ers.
Just like the Wolverines. About as useless as this wall behind me.
I mean, in theory, it's holding up the roof.
Not this wall.
Not that one.
Not this wall. That wall over there. Not this wall. And not this wall.
I thought there was actually a green screen there, but I just remember that's just George's forehead.
Wow.
He's trying. He's saving it all up for Friday when he sees me. That's what's going down.
George, can we figure out a way to do green screen on your forehead? If we figure it out for you, we'll do it for me.
Dude, I was gonna say you've got more space than I do. I got interference.
If you figure it out, we'll do it.
We'll put we'll put M&Ms on it. What's up, Scott? How you doing?
Oh, God.
About drafting Travis Hunter in some drafts. He now knows NFL speed ain't the same as college. It never is the same. That's the whole realization. It never is the same, guys. It's not going to be. Everybody's always wanting the hot rookie. It's like, guess what? No, don't do it. It doesn't bode well. Especially if you draft the rookie in the first round. It really no.
I don't know. Is anybody going to do that this year, George? Anybody going to draft a rookie in the first round?
Oh, God.
I see a projection.
I was going to say, there's some of those aces, those guys up there.
I'm just saying, I see a projection for a guy who ran for 3 carries for 1 yard in the previous preseason game this week. He had a first-round projection. We'll see how it does.
My God. All I got to say is, hey, Cleveland, you still drafted the wrong Ohio State running back. My man busted one for $100. I was like, just add insult to injury.
No. They drafted the right one. The good one went to a good organization. The other one already got its criminal charge. It's right on point with the Browns. Why are you surprised? And honestly, this is probably why they drafted Dylan Sampson, because they knew, all right, well, hey, if one of these guys gets in trouble, at least we have the other.
Oh, that's why Nick Chubb's going to be fantastic in Houston. He's going to be great in Houston.
Also,
and
I was going
watch
to tell you
people
this.
stay healthy in Houston.
I'll tell you this right now. Harold Fanning Jr. was my favorite tight end in college football last year. If I find out that he gets a criminal charge while in Cleveland, you guys should be disbanded from the league. You deserve to be banned from the league. You must go play in the freaking UFL, the XFL, wherever, but get away from the NFL.
I'm sorry, Suggs will confirm the criminal team in the league is the Raiders. Come on.
Oh, they're a whole nother story.
It's always been the Raiders.
I mean, the Raiders try. they try for it.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, the Browns did. They just decided to give somebody a lot of guaranteed money, and now he tore his Achilles.
I was going to say, who is playing for the Raiders again?
Geno Smith.
That's the part that scares me is the Raiders could actually be a 4, 5, 6 win team. It's a whole new story in Vegas right now. Kind of scares me a little.
Hey George, I just sent you something on Messenger. Why don't we pop that on the screen real quick? I'd like to get some thoughts on this.
Ruh-roh.
Oh no, it's not me.
This is old already.
No, it's not. They just released this like the other day.
No, we've had it before.
What are we talking about? Just
the preseason top 25. That was just released the other day.
Well, I was going to say the AP came out yesterday. Coach's poll came out last week.
I was going to say Coach's poll was out.
They're very similar, except I believe 2 and 3 were switched.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I mean,
this is true,
I don't see 3 staying anywhere near that top 5 at all.
Hey, at least
they have lost way too much.
At least you could find a graphic that would fit on the screen. Because Lord knows I couldn't.
Yeah, I don't see Ohio State sitting up in. If they stay in the top 10, it would be amazing. I mean, yeah, there's a lot, but we covered their schedule pretty quickly, and I definitely could see 3 or 4 losses very easily. I don't even think they're going to be close.
Just replacing so much in terms of losing all your players, losing Chip Kelly, even though some people weren't his biggest fan, but
I've never been a Chip Kelly fan. Even when he was Cincinnati, I mean, you just get lucky with the right guys at the right time.
Hold on, Anthony. Tennessee just lost their freaking quarterback. Where would you like them to be ranked?
Oh, hang on. Can we talk about Oklahoma's quarterback for a second?
Did I miss something?
He's being investigated for potential betting on college football games.
Whoopsie.
And you want to know how they caught him? Because apparently he's Venmoing money to people, and in the notes, he's putting sports gambling.
Well, you know what happens in Oklahoma? You get caught sooner rather than later.
Hey! Well played, sir. Well played. Well played.
Maybe he's the one sending them to Emmanuel Classe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking not.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that earlier today. I'm just like, wow, dude. I mean, I get you're a college kid, but holy hell.
Maybe he was Venmoing him to Imaleva because he lost all his NIL money because he decided to go to UCLA.
Yeah. Maybe. Sorry, guys. I'm just setting up today's fill in the blank.
Yep.
Because it can't.
Hey, while we look at Clint's comment, all hope was lost in Cleveland with baseball, but now they're not too far out of it again.
Yeah,
It's a long season.
That is true.
And we've got fantasy right around the corner. Maybe Friday.
Don't
Still
even say
up
this.
in the air.
Maybe. Don't even.
I'm trying to recall. It's like, okay, I figure 9 p.m. should be a pretty solid start time.
Just so long as I know. I just need to know. That's it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm beating down the door on. You know, Acres doesn't have that far to drive to go grab the kids, so. And I said, who knows? Sam and Tyler could be special guests and harass Adam in person and totally.
No, I've done. Oh, I know. Trust me. If Adam watches his back at all, he'll see the first 5 minutes. He'll want to kill me.
That's what I'm
No,
betting.
Because what I came up with.
Somebody is claiming his belt because he won, so he has to claim his belt back. And damn it, commit to a date. Hey, you tell the star. You tell the star to commit.
What is it, NIL negotiations?
You tell Adam to commit. Adam's got to commit. We're waiting on him.
Well, let me tell Zolt this. Zolt, why this is a thing is because I opened the first 5 minutes of the show saying that everything in Cleveland sports is Adam's fault. It's his fault the Guardians keep betting. It's his fault Sean Watson's there. It's his fault that LeBron left twice. Everything's just Adam's fault. It's actually no. There is something that is actually Adam's fault. It is his fault that Kenny Pickett is a Cleveland Brown. That is his fault because he wanted to make jokes at me after we traded for him. So that's actually Adam's fault.
I will say not everything can be Adam's fault because some of it has to be George's fault.
Every 49ers injury is George's fault.
Wait a minute. The phrase is Browns Cleveland fan by birthright, 49ers fan by choice.
And that is why we just said every 49ers IR report is on you.
That's correct.
How many receivers do you guys currently have injured?
I think 7.
7 out of 6.
Okay, so I saw this morning. Stop.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
I saw this morning the list of the guys that were healthy, and it was like 5 or 6 names, one of which I recognized. And they literally said, in total, they had 38 catches between them. And 31 of them were Ricky Pearsall.
Right? Like I said, that's, Ayuk sitting there, going, oh, I don't feel like it. My hammy, it hurts. He's probably going to call Deshaun, trying to find a little massage parlor.
Okay. I mean, what the hell did they say about Ayuk?
And don't
somewhere
forget
between
about
week
JJ.
6 and 10 is what
What's
they're
that?
talking for Ayuk. I saw
yeah.
somewhere between week 6 and 10.
Yeah, and JJ will be probably, he's still moping around. I want my money. Nah, screw you.
Doesn't he have a calf?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's one of those. Gotcha.
It's preseason. Oh, this hurts. Oh, suck it up. The NFL is getting softer and softer each year.
Not everybody can be Landon Dickerson.
Or Frank Ragnow.
I mean, Jesus, we're going to have flag football in the Olympics, for Christ's sake.
No comment.
Oh, yeah. Wait until we get around to that discussion. That's going to be priceless. Flag football, stay or go.
Come on, we'll get this show taken off the air long before then.
I'm surprised we haven't done it yet.
People have been trying for years. What?
Yes, they're called Bruiser and Zolt.
People have been trying for almost 10 years.
Well, I mean, I accomplished my feat. I got thrown off the show already, so
Right.
I came and accomplished what I had to.
Sorry, that was Bryce blowing up the phone. I had sent him a couple of basketball shoe pictures. He was like, "Oh, those are cool." I said, okay.
I thought you were just sending more Facebook reels.
No. I just send them all to you.
Oh, trust me, I know.
You enjoy the stupid humor.
Fair point.
I wouldn't be terribly surprised just because he's looked decent. As far as a rookie quarterback, he's looked okay. He's got a learning curve, but whatever. And let's face it, who has he got to beat out? Russell
Wilson and Jameis Winston.
Russell Wilson? Winston's going to be somebody's backup. It ain't going to be there.
Atlanta's.
Cleveland, after all their other quarterbacks.
Atlanta goes to. Oh, Cleveland's got plenty. And this was of course, you know how the Cleveland fanatics.
Hang on. Cleveland has nothing but backups.
And of course,
some of that is just all these actual backups.
You guys should have seen, of course, all the damn media hype after Sanders had fantastic.
Some of it. I heard some of it. Just chill out.
Yeah. It's like, relax, people. He was playing against the backups. Calm down. Of course, I have access to it. It is what it is.
Yes, Anthony. They've been getting those calls since they drafted Shador.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that's nothing new.
We're going to be up, and we're going to be up. Oh, my God.
What are you
playing? Something popped up on the phone.
It's like, good Lord.
Anyway.
The whole Dylan thing, it's like, hey, guess what? It's, duh. You know. Dude. You keep launching your intro or what?
What? That wasn't me just now. My phone. I turned the volume down the first time it did it.
Don't worry, Clint. I got it. I'm thinking next week to preview next week's show. Next week, we will be getting draft orders for the ZFFL. I don't know about MIAs.
It'll be same episode. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my schedule goes to being normal next week.
No, yeah, this is a week, believe me.
So it is. It's like, okay, need to grab the Q-tip and turn around and go, all right, let's do this, because usually we know, we've usually gotten about 2 weeks. Jamie is already taking offers for the first pick, and
as you should.
Yes, as you should. But he's been very leery about drafting between two particular bodies.
Oh, do tell.
Ironically, it's a lion and it's an eagle. Go figure.
No kidding. Go figure.
Go figure.
No figure.
How ironic. Who do you take? That's his conundrum right now.
His
heart is in one place, his brain is in the other.
At one?
At one.
I mean, frankly, he should be trading down to 4 or 5 and probably will still get to make the same decision. But that's my opinion.
Wait a minute. Look at the board behind you again.
I know. Okay, first off, that's last year.
Right. But it's different Fruit Loops in a different order.
This is true.
You
said 4,
So
it's redraft, Anthony.
Yeah, it's total redraft, no keeper.
But please understand. This is not normal fantasy football.
No.
This is fantasy football.
This is PPY PPR.
This is fantasy football after about 4 shots of tequila. And probably
it was because
4 Red Bulls.
It was because it was still being done when we had to take the numbers off the newspaper. The internet wasn't a thing yet.
And that was the easiest way to do
really?
it. No math involved.
Yeah, because screw that 1 point for 25-yard crap. No, whatever was printed in the paper, that's what you got.
Anthony,
at 1 point per yard.
The league is 1 point per yard.
So
and
PPY.
60 points per touchdown.
Yep. It's that 10-time multiplier.
And the first year George ever played fantasy football, his pick was Steve Van Buren.
Yeah.
Wow, George.
Son, you need to go further back than that.
Pretty far back.
That's right. You've only been around a few years. You and them 90s babies, man. I'm telling you.
Well, hey. Look, we can both relate to the 90s. I know the 1990s. You know the 1890s. We're very well equipped there.
Jesus Christ. Don't boo me at George. We need him for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
No, just boot me and forget how to bring me back like last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just remember, the thing has an issue with booting people and bringing them back now.
Yeah, this is true. Sam, no, my first draft pick was Jim Thorpe. Get it right.
I'm trying to remember. Wow, first ever draft pick?
Well, let's see. The bet was when this little ordeal started, it was 93. And myself, Jamie, and Kevin were all sitting around talking about how bad Wayne Fonts was and we could do better. So we all put in $20. And at that time, since it was just the three of us, we did 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 4 receivers, 2 tight ends, 2 kickers, and 2 defenses. Because there were more than enough. So we just said, we'll just do that. And at the end, whoever won, got the $60 and dinner and a movie for the significant others who had to put up with our crap. And then the next year, all of a sudden, some of the friends and some family heard about it and was like, yeah, we're in. And we jumped up to 8, and then it got to 10, and then kind of floated around 10 for quite a long while with some different people. And then one season, started working with some folks, and next thing you know, it went to 20. And for some bizarro world ordeal, I had 2 drafts at Suds' house. One was like at 1 o'clock, and the other one was like at 5 o'clock. And the 2 leagues played against each other, I think weeks 3 through 10, and then played against each other the rest of the time. That was a first time and an only time. I will never do that stupid crap again. That was way too much damn work on an Excel spreadsheet back in the day. It just was not going to happen. We used Yahoo as a point keeper.
I got in the league because I was told by somebody in the league just how dumb these people were, and I needed to join.
Hey! You weren't supposed to give that away.
Look, he's not in the league anymore.
Oh, that's right. That's true. That's true.
I don't know if I've ever
thought about George. Okay,
not this time.
No, it was actually it was 2 other people.
ever tell you about the league that I think Farler is still in? It is a league made up of high school alumni from his high school. Literally, if you're an alumni, you can join the waiting list. But here's the thing. It's a 32-team league. But it is set up as 2 16-team conferences, and each conference does a separate draft. So you can have players in each conference.
Yeah.
And in the end, in the championship game, you can have the same player playing each other.
Yeah, that's what I had. It was like Peyton Manning versus Peyton Manning.
What kind of freaking?
This is what I did with the 20.
Hang on.
It was the same thing.
It gets better. If you don't make the playoffs, you are booted, and the waiting list comes in.
Oh wow!
And you go to the end of the waiting list.
Oh wow!
Oh no!
If you win the championship, you are grandfathered in perpetuity. You can never be booted if you win the championship.
So if you win the championship,
you're automatically in any year you want to be in.
Huh. Wow.
I mean, I've run some crazy leagues before. I've never tried something like that. I am stupid enough to try it, but I have never tried it. See, Anthony, that's where I like picking.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
And that's ironically, sometimes where this guy and I are somehow intertwined by football fate. We draft next to each other.
Pure magnetism between myself and George.
I mean, it doesn't matter how hard we make it to say no. We will not be drafted next, even in his league,
even in my league,
in his league, which is random, totally random, and we still end up drafting next to each other.
I mean, in your leagues, it makes sense since, bottom 4 are people that don't make the playoffs, and generally we don't associate with them. So it's really just 6 picks between the 2 of us. Odds are there's a good chance we're going to be next to each other, or at least a decent chance. In my league, where it's just 10 slots, I mean, the fact that we continue to be next to each other is frankly glorious.
Bruiser.
That's me.
So it's going to be an interesting random ordeal as we try to, between the multiple leagues we'll be playing to see how that rolls up. That's for sure. Well, now the Bruiser's here, we can fire on that fill in the blank.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, your fantasy leagues are cool. Nobody wants to hear about it, just like nobody wants to hear about my D&D game.
I want to hear about all of it, frankly. But
you're getting close, dude. You just got on, and you're getting close.
You say that like it's a threat.
I know, that's right. Leaving him on is more torture.
Oh, yeah. Clint.
That's like me looking at my wife and telling me, don't make you turn you over my knee and spank you. It's not a threat to her.
Well, good night, folks.
Yeah, throw Clint's comment up there. I started hearing about those last year.
Lowest scoring team is eliminated on all the players. Ooh.
That's
Every week.
brutal.
Ooh.
Akers wouldn't make it past week 1.
That's true. He's not lying.
Okay, so every year the Athletic does their poll.
Before we get into that,
Yes,
can we talk about the history that happened this weekend?
sure.
We did, but yes, we can.
Oh, good. Let's get your take on it.
I think it's awesome. I think it's amazingly awesome. I think she's just as blind as other umpires, which she fits right in.
Wow.
That was the first thing I said. First pitch you called, clearly inside, strike one.
It was. I will give her the benefit of the doubt on that one because it was on the edge. So that to me is a little bit of a gray area. However, like, I'm glad she was behind the plate. I'm glad she got to, call a whole game. I think it's awesome. I can't wait till we already have female referees in the NFL, but I don't think none that are in the center of the field. They're more sideline officials, aren't they?
Yeah, they're back judge, side judge, umpires. Yep, we have yet to have our first female head referee.
I think
we're close.
I think it's about time.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything against, like, I'm not trying to sound misogynistic at all or anything. I think I watched highlights of both of the games that she did, and she didn't make any egregious calls. She didn't, especially behind the plate, nothing was overly egregious. Everything looked pretty fair and pretty normal. I mean, it is making ball and strike calls behind the plate is very subjective anyway because of your vantage point and your viewpoint of where the ball is in relation to the edges of the plate and stuff. But I thought she did a great job, and I want her to I really want her to be successful.
Agreed.
That's my take on it.
Yeah, like I said, I agree. I totally agree.
I thought it was cool that they made sure she got the ball for the first strike too.
Yep, I thought the same thing. I was like, they didn't really have to do that, but that was very cool.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that first strike could have bounced. It would have been that first pitch. It was going to be a strike. That's a strike.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if she gets to keep that ball for now or if that goes to Cooperstown for a little bit.
Yeah, good question. I would think Cooperstown would want it for at least a period of time, whether it's now or later.
For sure. I mean, let's put it this way. She can't be as bad as Angel Hernandez.
Oh, no. No, not even close. Not even close.
She could have not shown up and be better than Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much.
Here's some other history that's a little closer to
Somebody said turn down the surround sound. We don't have surround sound.
Here's a little bit more history that's a little closer to Zolt. Verlander this weekend pitched his 3,500th strike.
That man's been around.
Yeah.
And he wants to pitch next year, he said.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not getting shelled every night and your arm isn't falling off every time you try to throw a fastball, what the hell?
Give him a 1-year deal with Detroit. Let him be a long reliever and send him off happy.
I'd be perfectly fine with that. Right after we trade for Paul Skeens.
Oh.
Why was that fastest baseball pitch?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, you may have seen this before. However, briefly. So every year The Athletic does this. So they poll 50 voters who are a mix of GMs, assistant GMs, former GMs, head coaches, other coaches, etc. So 50 of them, and they have them rank the top 34 quarterbacks in the league and break them into tiers. And they have to rank them by tiers. So first and foremost, there are no rookies on this list because there's nothing to go off of.
Deshaun Watson is 34th.
34. That's it. He's still my thunder. I was like, yeah, we already know 34 is.
Deshaun Watson is not on the list.
Oh, damn. He's that bad.
Even worse.
Make a list.
Joe Flacco is 34th.
Hang on. So let me just briefly. So tier 1 through 5, quarterback that can carry his team, the team wins because of him, has no real holes in his game.
Okay.
Tier 2, so the light green, can carry his team sometimes, but not as consistently, can handle passing situations in doses, and or possesses other things that are special enough to elevate him above tier 3, may have a hole or two in his game.
Okay.
Tier 3, legitimate starter, needs a heavier run game or defensive team in order to win. Lower volume dropback passing suits him best. Tier 4, unproven player or a veteran that ideally would not be your starter. And then tier 5, the lone tier 5 on the list, best suited as a backup.
Oh. Well, I think we can all agree that Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen are probably tier 1.
Okay, yes, we're going to go with the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, I was going to say
in fact, I'm going to put them where they technically rank them, although it's not quite as simple as saying that they're a ranking.
Lamar is in that.
Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Love you.
Me too.
Is Jalen Hurts number 1?
Jalen Hurts is not in tier 1.
Tier 2.
He is definitely in tier 2.
Is the last tier 1? I'm going to hate myself. Please do not tell me the last tier 1 is Justin Herbert, please.
It is not Justin Herbert. You don't have to worry about it.
Well, he's definitely in tier 2 as well, so.
Yes.
That's right. Burrow, Mahomes, Jackson.
Is it Stafford?
I was going to say Stafford, too.
Really? So Goff must be in the second tier.
Goff is definitely in the second tier.
Fitzpatrick, I don't think playing.
No, he's just saying that's who it should be named after.
Oh, that's what it should be named. Tier 5, Winston. Jesus.
All right.
Tier 5 is not Winston.
Is tier 5 either of the Colts quarterbacks, Richardson or Joe? Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit.
Is the Washington QB in tier 2?
Daniels, Jaden Daniels.
Yes,
he better be.
I was to say after last year, hell yeah. I'll go with CJ Stroud in tier 2.
Damn it, George.
We will see where he is after this year. This will be a very interesting year for him.
Definitely, yeah. Well, he held his own for not having wide receivers to throw to last year.
Is Flacco in tier 3?
Flacco is not in tier 3.
Brock Purdy is in tier 3, though.
Brock Purdy's not in tier 3 either.
Is Flacco in tier 4?
Yes, Flacco.
Purdy is in 4?
Purdy is not in 4.
Is Brock Purdy the final?
He is not, but that would be freaking
my God, that would have been great.
No, I'm shocked. He's in 2? Just barely in 2.
Just barely, but he's there.
Well, I mean, the guy has gotten to a Super Bowl, so I mean.
Is Aaron Rodgers in tier 4?
Aaron Rodgers is. Hang on. He's not in tier 4.
Is he in tier 3?
Is Kyler Murray in tier 3?
Oops, not Murray. How about Murray?
I didn't put him in there, too.
Wow, I'm surprised.
That's probably his Xbox name.
Is the Vikings QB in tier 2?
Is QB? Are you talking JJ? JJ McCarthy?
Yeah.
No, whoever was QB last year, JJ, because JJ was not hurt.
Oh, Sam Darnold.
That was Sam Darnold.
Darnold's tier 3.
Darnold is tier 3.
He is. So Russell Wilson's in tier 4.
Is JJ McCarthy the lone 30?
No, he is not. To be honest, I'll say this. McCarthy is on the list. I'm very surprised he is, because if you're not doing rookies because you haven't seen them play, you haven't seen JJ McCarthy play either. But
JJ McCarthy did play in the preseason last year, though.
That's awesome.
I mean, he technically played. That's
okay.
Yeah, Anthony, to answer both of your questions, no to both of your questions.
Yeah, I was going to say Baker Mayfield's in tier 2.
Baker
is
tier 2.
Yeah, and Bryce Young would be in tier 3.
Is Tua in tier 2?
Tua is not in tier 2.
Is Tua tier 3?
No, Tua's in the bottom.
No, Tua's in tier 3.
I'm gonna take a stab at freaking the last in that red again. Don't tell me it's Justin Fields.
It is not Justin Fields. He is
okay,
on the
so
list.
Is he in tier 4?
He is. He is right below Russell Wilson.
Is number 34 the Jets quarterback after Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Damn.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is not in tier 4.
He's in
tier 3.
3.
Trevor Lawrence is in fact in tier 3. He's at the top.
I was gonna say he's not going to be that bad.
Is number 34 the? Sorry, Sam.
No, go ahead, Bruiser. You go first.
Is number 34 the Broncos quarterback?
No.
Bo Nix. It is not Bo Nix.
Oh, Bo Nix.
That's actually that's tier 2. That was actually what I was going to guess.
Or my last guess at this for the moment is number 34 the Raiders quarterback
from last year. Who the hell was it?
I don't know.
Minshew and Desmond Ridder.
Hey, which one?
I was gonna say it's not Desmond Ridder, and I'm trying to think who started as their quarterback.
Wasn't it Minshew?
Oh yeah, Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew.
Minshew's not on the list either.
Okay.
Wait, is it?
It's just Wild Swings.
And Bo Nix is not tier 2.
Oh, it's tier 3.
Really? Wow. I thought he did much better than that. Wow.
Very strong second half, but let's see it for a full season.
And Scott,
Caleb-
no, Penix is not tier 3.
No, I was going to say Penix and Williams are probably both tier 4.
And Williams is not tier 4.
Is Dallas QB tier 2?
Dak is.
Oh,
fuck
it would have been
yeah.
awesome if he would have been 34. It'd have been awesome if Dak was 34.
I would have had to have left. I would have had to have left because I would have been crying in freaking tears of laughter.
Dak is nowhere near tier 2. Nowhere. Wait a minute. So Caleb
is not tier 4.
Tier 3?
Tier 3? Really?
That sounds about right.
Okay.
I was going to say, the fact that he's just above Bryce Young, I think feels right. I'm not 100% sure he belongs in tier 3 or either of them belong in tier 3, but at least
is the Saints QB tier 3?
Oh, God, you're going to have to be more specific.
I don't know names, Zolt.
Well, the Saints quarterback last year retired, so.
Right.
That
yeah,
was Carr. And Taysom Hill.
I will say this. The Saints do have a quarterback on this list.
Is it Taysom Hill?
Is it Taysom Hill?
It is not Taysom Hill.
Is it Spencer Rattler?
Then
it's Spencer Rattler. Now, where do you think he is?
34.
Is he 34?
He's not 34.
Then he's tier 4, damn it.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, he's
just barely above 34.
All right, guys. Who is worse than Spencer Rattler? Someone needs to figure this shit out. Is it Kenny Pickett?
Relax.
Wait, was I right?
Wow. Okay, Geno Smith, our number 13.
Geno Smith is not number 13.
Okay, so then he's in tier 3.
He is definitely in tier 3. He's right here.
May or may not have just hurt my back celebrating.
You hurt your back breathing.
Shut up.
Anthony, yes. We got Drake May here in tier 3, right above Caleb Williams, right above Bryce Young.
Is Anthony Richardson in tier 4?
Damn right he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say he better be.
He honestly should be 35.
Frankly, he shouldn't even be on the list. I mean, how much have you actually seen of him?
Right.
That is true.
Herbert is the QB for the Chargers, correct?
Correct.
He's in tier 2.
Yep.
I don't know player names, Sam. I have to know team names.
Yep. Herbert for the Chargers.
So Holmes is the Chiefs, Burrow is the Bengals, Allen is the Bills, the Ravens, Stafford is
the Rams.
Daniels is the
Commanders.
Washington.
That's Washington. And then Chargers, Lions, Texans,
yep.
Eagles, Buccaneers, Cowboys. Purdy is San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Murray is the Cardinals. Rodgers is the Steelers. Tagovailoa is the Dolphins. Lawrence is the Jags. Geno Smith is the Seahawks.
Not anymore.
Now, correct, and now currently the Raiders.
Bo Nix is the Titans.
Nope. Denver.
No,
Denver. Darnold
was the Vikings, but now is the Seahawks.
Okay. May is the Patriots.
Yep.
Williams was the Jets.
Bears.
Bryce Young.
Carolina.
Okay. Wilson. Is Wilson
Steelers,
Jets?
now the Giants.
Giants.
And Fields is in the Jets.
Okay. Justin Fields is the Jets. Penix is who?
Falcons.
Atlanta.
Falcons. Flacco is the Browns. Richardson is the Colts. Rattler is where?
Saints.
The Saints.
And then we don't care about Kenny Pickett.
The Browns.
Agreed.
Although,
like I said, we don't give a damn.
Realize 34 names means teams are represented twice.
Yep. Well,
Don't tell me.
the Browns are represented twice. We already got that established.
That's one of them.
And the Steelers are represented with Wilson and Fields. So that takes
Oh.
care of those two.
Wow, that's funny because there's another team that's got 2 names on here.
Hold
Which
on.
means there's a team that doesn't have
Oh, wait a
name
minute.
on here.
So wait a minute. So are you saying Jameis Winston's in the tier 4?
I'm saying Jameis Winston is not on the list.
Ooh.
Is the last tier 2? Don't tell me it's Jordan Love. Oh, son of a.
Really?
Are you? Hold on.
Oh,
you
come
put
on.
People in love with this guy.
I was just about to guess the Packers too for
No.
13.
Oh, which by the way, he's already hurt. But in case anyone wanted to realize,
I was going to say I would have put Kyler Murray above him easily.
so would I.
Come on.
I would have easily put Bo Nix over him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Wow. Man.
Okay, well,
Somebody
we're only missing 3 names.
Is Daniel Jones on this in this list?
No. God. Oh, God.
Okay, so 25 and 29, they're both NFC.
West or east of the Mississippi?
Both of them are east.
Okay.
Hang on, geography.
Oh, the Titans kid.
It's not NFC.
It's a rookie.
Yeah, no rookies on the list.
That's a rookie.
And he's out in the right conference.
I was gonna say there's your team that doesn't have anybody on the
I was
list.
going to say there's a team that has nobody then.
Don't tell me that. Do the Eagles have 2 players on this list?
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
good.
did. Pickett and Hurts.
Are we?
No.
Browns.
I was afraid somebody put Tanner McKee on this list.
I'm gonna say that we're in the NFC South.
That would be correct.
Tier 4, Kirk Cousins.
Oh,
Kirk Cousins, not tier 4.
Right?
yeah. Okay.
Above the starter, by the way.
That's great.
I'm
So who the frick is the last one? Right.
Here's a hint. You've said his name.
We've said a lot of names.
Yes, this is true.
still NFC South.
It's not NFC South. It is NFC though.
It would either be North or East.
Correct.
I'm trying to think. Who the heck?
Oh, you said JJ. You said JJ.
Oh.
Again, these are executives, GMs, and coaches that ranked this.
Yeah, I think the executives and the GMs blew hard.
I will say this. Do keep in mind, Tier 4 is not necessarily guys you don't want to be starters, but it's also reserved for players that they haven't seen enough of.
Oh, we've seen enough of Anthony Richardson, trust me.
I was going to say, we've seen plenty of Flacco. What are you talking about?
I'm surprised that Penix actually dropped into Tier 4. I would have expected him bottom Tier 3.
I'm surprised
I'm
surprised that Flacco is in Tier 4 and Rodgers is in Tier 3.
Yeah.
I would rather have Joe Flacco on my team than Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
At this stage, yeah.
That's a big difference.
I mean, hey, at least Spencer Rattler's got to be just ecstatic he made the list.
Yeah, right?
Spencer Rattler's a pick me.
That's just like, oh, we have to pick somebody on this team.
Hey, look who's awake. Tyler, what's happening, dude? Flacco's more athletic than Richardson.
That may be true. We already know he's a better passer.
Oh, hang on. Just to clear up confusion for anybody that may be joining us, This is not the athletic quarterback list. This is the athletics. The
Newspaper.
Yes. The newspaper's quarterback list.
The athletic newspaper and website.
We are not saying Joe Flacco is more athletic than Anthony Richardson.
Right.
Scott brings up the soon-to-be unemployed Hendon Hooker.
Don't worry, Cleveland needs somebody else eventually.
Cleveland needs a 6th and 7th quarterback here.
Yep. We'll be lacking at 8, 9, and 10.
I mean, they nailed tier 1. I'm a little surprised they put Stafford there. And since we're talking about Stafford, is he okay?
Probably not.
Because man hasn't practiced yet. And they seem to indicate he would be practicing yesterday. And he's still in plain clothes on the sideline. We're a few weeks in. I don't know. It doesn't specify when this was done. It's usually done, obviously, a few weeks before the preseason. So Huntley might not have even been a thought when they did this survey. I am curious. Pickett is the only Browns QB on here, right? Is he really the best of the bunch?
No, Flacco's there.
Oh, that's right, Flacco. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Wait, don't scare us like that. What the hell are you drinking?
I know he has back issues. That's my problem. Is he okay? Is he actually going to play? Because we've seen this before, San Francisco. Oh, dude's fine. He's fine. Ignore the no practice. He's fine.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Maybe he'll start playing week 7.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. That's why we drafted 17 quarterbacks. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We say this now tongue in cheek.
Right.
But how scary will it be when Shedeur Sanders starts in week 5?
I mean, you should be scared.
Just means all the other QBs went dropping like flies. And Deshaun Watson's sitting back going, yep.
Hang on. Do you mean dropping like flies because they suck, or dropping like flies because they don't have an O-line and they get killed?
Bingo.
Okay, the second.
Wait, we're talking about the Browns or the 49ers?
The Browns. We're talking about the Browns.
The Browns. The 49ers have a line now.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. We're fine now.
You have Trent Williams, and that's about it.
We're fine now. We are absolutely fine.
Check your messenger, George.
I did.
That's great.
Look, I am not going to question Stafford's toughness at all. I fully expect him to play the entire season with a herniated disc. That's not the issue here. My question is he okay? Or is he just not even going to show because he's that bad off? The question, Scott, isn't will the Lions sign Zadarius Smith? It's will Zadarius Smith sign with the Lions? Because they made an offer. I don't think they're going to increase the offer. And Smith is hoping something else comes along. That's the only way I can read into it. Is that he's not thrilled with the offer they made. And frankly, his production with us wasn't, deserving of an increase. So, does he sign there? I think he's waiting for an injury somewhere else, and he's pulling the Sue thing. How Sue would just sit out for weeks and weeks, and then demand all right, you give me $8 million, I'll come and finish out the season for you.
Pretty much.
So next week we've got fantasy football picks for at least 2 of the leagues.
Yep, definitely Zolt League will get the Wheel of Death going, and we'll figure out where everybody's drafting. Since Joe figured he selected the first overall pick, so that's fine.
Yeah.
More power to him. So everybody else will be randomly slotted to 2 through 10.
Nick,
George will be ran.
The NIAces will have Bryce draw
Okay.
the cards and say, "Okay, dude."
Also, next week is first week of college football.
It's week 0.
Yeah, there's a couple of games on the 23rd.
Nice.
And then
What's
we lead
the
in.
cheapest tickets?
I haven't got there yet. But then we lead into
Week
August
1.
30th. The first official week and a sad day for college football.
Already?
That's Lee Carson's retirement.
Yep.
Oh.
He's doing the last head
Right.
pick. Which I've been posting videos in the group chat that when they come across like my ESPN feed. And some of the ones that I've seen, man, whoever let them damn onion cutting ninjas in, start fighting people.
Well, it's kind of ironic. It's like, all right, the first one was Brutus. What do you think the last one will be?
Well, it's gonna be Ohio State, Texas.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'll pick that game last. I think he ends on Brutus, but I really think Texas is gonna win that game.
Yeah, I do too.
I think he goes Brutus for the symmetry.
Probably.
But
I
then
can only remember.
I
can remember 2 times getting legitimately mad at Corso over the headgear pick.
It's entertainment.
No, I get that, but like the year that Texas destroyed Oregon, where they shut him out, he picked Oregon to win and was like going on and on about how Oklahoma was just gonna trounce Texas. You know, it was gonna be just Oklahoma was gonna run right over him. And I can remember being pissed.
Yeah.
And then the other one was a USC versus UCLA game. And he picked UCLA, and I was like, how do you do that?
So Ohio State's favored in that game, by the way.
What?
By 2.5. I'm
So
just
they're not
saying.
favored at all.
That'll change. We know that'll change. You get
I'm just
closer.
saying, if, for example, you happen to live in a state that allows you to do something and you wish to place a wager, Texas winning straight up is plus 110.
Hello.
Don't tell Oklahoma that.
Just throwing that out there. Yeah, don't. He already knows.
Don't tell the Oklahoma kids
Okay, Anthony, no. Because you know what happened? That little stupid dog almost got gored by a 1,400-pound steer. I can't wait for it to happen again.
Oh. All right, real quick. Who takes over doing this shtick? Does anybody
Sam.
take over or do they kill it?
Pat McAfee, probably.
Really?
Oh,
Ew.
You know who honestly I think would be very funny to take it over? Because he's so deadpan about it, is Nick Saban.
I could see that. And I think I would actually enjoy it.
I was going to say, that's interesting.
I have always admired Nick Saban. I think he's a hell of a coach. I enjoy watching him on College Game Day because he doesn't put up with anybody's shenanigans or bullshit.
Nope.
And he's the perfect straight man deadpan humor to the whole thing, and I love it. But I can see Corso passing the torch to Saban, and I'd be A-okay with that.
Sam?
Honestly, I can see Saban too. McAfee, I don't know about that, but I can. I'm gonna stick. I have to agree with Bruiser. I have to see Saban do it.
Or do they retire it?
Or they would retire it.
I could see them retiring it for at least a year.
So I will say there's one other person, and if you watch Late Night Sports Center, you know who I'm talking about. There's one other person that I think could do it and do it well, and that's Stanford Steve. Nobody here watches SVP?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Stanford Steve's funny enough that he could do it.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Sam, I need to know.
Sanders getting hot about Nick Saban being an analyst.
I saw that.
No kidding.
Show me on the Nick Saban doll where he's hurt you.
Damn.
Is Penn State going to cover against Nevada? 44.5.
I'll say no.
No.
Okay.
Just don't put Cam or RG3 on. Okay.
I don't think you got to
please
worry about
keep
it.
those two as far away from it as possible, please.
So next week we've got nothing but fantasy football galore.
Oh, then I don't need to be here.
I don't need to be here.
Okay. Somebody has to be here.
I don't play fantasy football.
I was going to say, Sam, when does your league start?
My league fucking starts in the best part about my league this year, I don't have to commission the damn thing anymore. Oh no, I stopped doing the 609 league after the first year, after all that bullshit that went down with everybody. I was tired of it.
Damn.
My league doesn't.
Nobody likes a quitter, Dave.
Nobody likes the commission either.
I said nobody likes a quitter, right, Dave? We're a glutton for punishment.
Nobody likes a quitter, and nobody likes the commish either.
Nope.
Well, nobody likes me. We knew that from the start.
Whoa. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Whoa, hold on.
I could give you a dozen reasons why Christmas is better than fantasy football.
Anthony, how many leagues you in?
And I was going to say, don't worry. Anthony will be our special guest next week.
In person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody sent me a friend's invite, so I was like, "Oh, I'm definitely was saving it up."
Wow,
I don't play fantasy football, Anthony.
That's got to be like the first friend invite you've gotten in decades.
He had to look up friend invite and see what it meant.
Wow.
George is still operating on the top 8 friends from MySpace.
I wonder if MySpace is still there.
Clint, it will be on earlier because my schedule goes back to normal, and we're 2:30 to 5. So yes, it will.
What he really means is his bedtime schedule. That's what he means.
No, I'm saying the football scheduling, the practices go.
He got that 2:30 nap time and that 5:30 dinner bell.
Oh Jesus! You know,
there it is. Yeah, I had a hunch.
Yeah,
he's on that Adam schedule. Why did you boot Sam? What the hell did Sam do?
No.
I know.
Oh, damn.
Freedom.
Yeah, I was going to say, I knew he was done. It's like we got too much fantasy football stuff to chat about. It's like, I know he's done.
Yeah.
Why did
Anthony,
I get booted?
You were collateral, I think.
It was his window was right next to Bruiser's. That remove button is pretty close.
Just the machine gunned it right across.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, Anthony. So I commish one, and then that guy over there commissions the other 3 that I'm in.
And I think I'm at those 3 plus yours
plus mine.
I consult 4 more.
Right. I'm trying to remember. Do you get a
fee? I gotta
that?
cut down that consulting. I'm telling you.
At the very least, you better be getting a fee.
Actually, I do get a free haircut out of it. So yes. So yeah,
That's
I do
something.
okay. Yeah, I do okay. Hey, listen, man, to get this buzz back off, it's $20, man. I'm telling you. Cutting's getting expensive.
Until the day when it gets buzzed off and it don't come back.
From your lips to God's ears. I'll take it. All of it. I'll just.
Yes. Things got a lot easier.
It's going back pretty much on its own, so.
For now. For now.
Sam kind of straight moving. Yes, he did.
I'm just waving goodbye.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. It's gonna be tons of fun. Sam gets to come into Ohio this weekend, so looking forward to that. Hey, who knows? We might just pop in live from wherever.
Yeah, good luck with
live
that.
From Canton.
Live from Canton, because we're making a little road trip to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Nice.
So
George can show me when he witnessed the first football ever being made.
Oh.
Hey, George, I mean, the show's been going for an hour and 47 minutes now. Have you changed the draft time yet again?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No, and hopefully that works itself out pretty quickly, because I'd like to make sure that that's established at least by tomorrow night.
Yeah,
I got too much crap going. I got a late night. We have a scrimmage practice tomorrow, and then we actually go to another scrimmage on Thursday. So yeah, I'd like to make sure that business is handled well before Friday.
Uh-huh.
And especially Thursday being my birthday. So yeah, I definitely want to make sure I get that taken care of.
And we're still determining the order at the moment of draft.
Hell, I haven't even ordered a draft board.
Oh, you're
Yeah, I know. I'm
just run it on Sleeper.
Oh, I totally planned on it. At this point, that's the best way to do it. I'm just gonna slap the computer, plug it into the back of the TV, and there we go. That's exactly what I thought I was gonna do.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
I was seriously tempted to bring one of the 27s here with me to Michigan and doing it that way too. Because the stupid draft kits don't come with, I don't want to deal with the damn write-in. Well, look, we had a stupid write-in. Look behind you. We had a damn write-in in the 6th pick. I mean, come on.
I see it.
Yeah, it's super tempting to bring some gear with me to do it.
Oh, that was Kevin.
Yeah, it was Kevin. So yeah, I'm very tempted to slap it up on a mid.
Clint, we'll talk. We'll talk.
Okay. So until next week, when we officially start football season. Woohoo! Again, Sam, congrats on the 10K plus on the 609 broadcast on yesterday. Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Cool. super cool. Trust me, I know I was tickled pink when we hit 2K once, and I was like, that was pretty damn cool. So yeah, to hit 10K and still going, that's awesome. Congrats, dude. Congrats.
Thank you.
That is super cool. Alrighty. Well, somebody's got to say it. Where is she? Oh,
That takes care of the 4 minutes. Say goodnight, Grayson.
Good night.
Good night. I said say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night.
Good night.
So I said, well, flip a coin, and if it comes out heads, have your hair dyed.
And if it comes out tails, say goodnight, Gracie.